Hello class, so here's our new spelling list for this week. We're on spelling unit 28. Our first word is stopped, S-T-O-P-P-E-D. Stopped means to halt or cause to halt. So in other words, when something is going and then you have to stop, it means it ceased from moving. It stopped moving basically. An example sentence is the car stopped at the stop sign. And there you go. When you stop, that means you do not move anymore. Number 2, digging. D-I-G-G-I-N-G, digging. The definition is to make a hole by removing dirt, sand, or something similar. An example sentence is the dog is digging a hole. And this right here is somebody digging a hole with a shovel. Number 3 is rubbed. R-U-B-B-E-D, rubbed. The definition of rubbed is to apply or spread something against or into another surface. An example sentence is, I rubbed the cat's back. So the photo shows somebody rubbing a dog's belly, but that's essentially the same thing. It's you taking your hand and passing it along something in a motion, a back and forth motion. Sitting, S-I-T-T-I-N-G, sitting. The definition of sitting is a period during which one is seated. And an example sentence is, who was sitting in my chair? That's supposed to be a question mark right there. Let's change that. It's a question, who was sitting in my chair? And this is a picture of somebody sitting in a chair. Number 5, planned. P-L-A-N-N-E-D, planned. The definition of planned is an intended action. That means something that was supposed to happen. It happened on purpose. Example sentences, we planned mom's birthday party. And this right here is a picture of somebody writing down their plan for 2020. Number 6, wrapping. W-R-A-P-P-I-N-G, wrapping. Now, some of you may remember that we had wrap as our spelling word before, W-R-A-P. W-R-A-P. Wrap was our spelling word once. Now it's wrapping, which it means the same thing as when we had wrap as our spelling words, to cover something, right? Usually we wrap a gift. And our example sentence is, we are wrapping the gift. And the picture shows somebody wrapping a gift. Number 7, sledding. S-L-E-D-D-I-N-G, sledding. The definition of sledding is to transport by sled. This is a photo of children in a sled and they're sledding down the hill. Number 8, dropped. D-R-O-P-P-E-D, dropped. And the definition of dropped is a sudden fall. The example sentence is, Pat dropped the bat on my toe. This photo is of somebody dropping a ball. So drop is just when something falls out of nowhere, usually from your hand onto the ground or from somewhere above to below. Scrubbing, S-C-R-U-B-B-I-N-G, scrubbing. The definition of scrubbing is to clean by rubbing hard, often with a brush or other cleaning tool. An example sentence is, Pete is scrubbing the pot clean. And in this photo, we see somebody scrubbing the floor clean, and they're using a brush. So scrubbing is to use a tool, and you press really hard against that tool and the surface to usually clean something or get something or remove something. Hopped, H-O-P-P-E-D, hopped. The definition of hopped is to make a short, springy leap or series of leaps. And the example sentence is, the rabbit hopped away. In our picture, we see two kangaroos hopping. Hopping is just a short little jump. Number 11, pudding. P-U-T-T-I-N-G, pudding. The definition of pudding is to move something to a particular position or location. And the example sentence is, I am putting my shoes on now. As you can see here, the lady is putting something away. She's taking something and placing it onto a shelf. So it's when you place something in a particular place. Number 12, tripped. T-R-I-P-P-E-D, tripped. The definition of tripped is a misstep, causing one to stumble or fall. The example sentence says, Ari tripped over the dog's bone. In this photo, you can see the little person tripped over whatever this is, a little block, and they're about to fall. So, tripped is when you stumble over something and fall. Number 13, swimming. S-W-I-M-M-I-N-G, swimming. The definition of swimming is to move through water by means of bodily motions. The example sentence says, we went swimming in the pool. So this woman right here is showing what swimming looks like. You're moving in the water by moving your body a certain way, and that causes you to swim. Number 14 is spotted. S-P-O-T-T-E-D, spotted. Definition is a pattern or to catch one's eye. The example sentence says, Ty spotted an eagle on the cliff. So I have a picture of binoculars here because that has to do with the example sentence and the second definition. You spot something means you see something. It caught your attention or it caught your eye. And usually you can use binoculars to do that, but you can also not use binoculars and just use your regular eyes. So when you spot something, it's because you see it and it caught your attention. Or spotted is a pattern. Right here, this dog is spotted. He has a bunch of circles all over him, which also means spotted. So spotted would be an adjective to describe this dog. He is spotted, full of spots. Running, R-U-N-N-I-N-G. The definition of running is the act or activity of one that runs. An example sentence is, who is running in today's race? Our photo, you can see 3 people running. And running is like walking, so it's when your body is moving, but usually at a faster pace. Now, let me ask you, what is our pattern? If you noticed, most of our words were a word, for example, run. We took the word, we added the last letter again, and we add ing or ed. So for this last word, we had running. We had run, we added another n, we added ing. Over here, we have spotted. We had the word spot, we added another T, and then we added ED. So that's our pattern. We take the word, we double the last letter, and then we either add ing or ED. Alright, so if you picked up on that pattern, very good job. Now, your assignment is on OneNote. You are going to be doing the spelling activity, and it is due at the end of the week. Good job, guys. Practice for your spelling quiz, which is also on Friday.